Okay. I had to lay down. I sent out some packages. I am so sorry for starting out Monday off yelling. I hope I didn't offend nobody, not offend nobody, but I hope I didn't affect anybody in a negative way, and I'm sorry if I did, but I had to get that off my chest, and I could not go into my week carrying that craziness. Okay. Y'all got me. I did not mean to ruin nobody's mood. If I did, TT, sis, cousin, auntie is sorry. Because that was not my intention. I don't want nobody yelling in my ear. But some things, it's like I've said it over and over. And I don't like repeating myself. And not that I'm somebody you just got to listen to. But I just be, um, she's doing really good, Kiara. She got some other things she got to go back for and stuff. But so I be seeing Punky. It be a whole bunch going on over here. And folks, do not be worried about it. What can I get from you? Like I'm not, I ain't seen this before. Um. Anyway, I apologize that you all had to hear that, but some people need to hear that because I think that because I give so much of myself, people think they entitled to stuff they not entitled to. And a lot of people don't care about what I'm going through. They just worried about what they feel. So, you know, I appreciate you for asking. Today's her birthday, actually. She's 21 today. 21 years ago, honey, and 21. Can you do something for me? I've been calling her saying that for the last 3 days. She's like, Mom, yeah. That's what I hear right now with my mom, baby, concerning you. I did it this morning. She was like, oh, I love you, Mom. You hear me? She 21, the last of the Mohicans, baby. The last of the Mohicans is 21, honey. I did my part. I did that. So, happy birthday to you too, lady. Yeah. So anyway, sorry that we've been talking about the end of the world every day, but the world is ending. Yeah, things are getting a lot more intense. There were a couple other videos that I saw when I got off of here. I said, I'm not even going back on there. I'm just going to lay down and eat me some food and stay out these people's ear for a good 7 hours. That's what I'm going to do. But, Mr. Bearded Gentleman, let me tell y'all how cold this dude is. Y'all already know. Oh, excuse me. He does the most amazing things. I feel like everybody here is gifted in so many different ways. Y'all, he made y'all, them is two different lights. I'm like, why I look like that? I ain't gonna lie, I called my cousin. I went off. She was just looking like, I'm talking about for 45 minutes, baby. Drove, listen. I know she was like, okay, cousin. She said, I'm going in the Dollar Tree. I said, I don't give a damn. Good night. You hear me? I don't care. Normally I'd be like, cousin, is you at home? Because I didn't even care if the people in the store knew my voice today, honey. I was that hot. 38 hot, as my mama used to say. Because normally she didn't even turn. Them people probably heard me going the hell off. You heard me? They heard me going off. They did. I didn't even care. Oh well. And I was on FaceTime so they could see my face. I do not care. So if you heard me going off in the store today on somebody's phone, well, that's it. That's all. You hear me? Now, yep, I said it. Glad you got it out, girl. I had to, honey. Baby, look at the detail. I asked Bearded Gentleman, because y'all know my son is an artist. and he journals. He studies what we study. He was like one of my first students. And so I had asked him if he could cultivate a pen because he draws as well. Y'all know he designed clothes and stuff like that. Look at this. Look at the freaking detail. That's like thread. That is like a spool of thread. Look, and a thimble. Come on. Come on. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let me go get my other charger real quick. But that ain't even the coldest part. And he a Pisces, so he like me. He too tone. Well, you know, we a Pisces. We two tone. We can be sweet and not so sweet. So just like a Sour Patch Kid. And he made them. I said, now if this ain't my baby, cause he definitely do that Pisces flip on your tail. You hear me? He'll do it. He like his mama. He's a boy version of me in all aspects. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Look at this. Do you see this? Do y'all see this? Oh, I just realized what's on the top of here. It's a pin cushion. It's a freaking pin cushion. So it's a thimble, thread, scissors, and a pin cushion. Dope. Oh my goodness. CERCA, everything going on. I told hubby like 12 times today and yesterday. CERCA been saying it more than ever. It's happening. Oh yes. Look at that. A thimble, some thread in the middle, some shears, and a freaking pin cushion. I hope this make him go on and start making his own clothes. He make a lot of them, but right now he be styling people. But and guess what the wood is y'all? Bearded gentleman, you did your dang thing on this. Very unique indeed. It is. He was like, Mom, I couldn't wait. Bearded gentleman, I had to FaceTime him and show him. And then the fact that it's biblical wood, you don't know he studied Sinai and that whole area. So when he saw this, he was like, oh. Do you, how you get in here? It's a net in here. Wait a minute, hold on. Y'all just wait one moment. I don't know how all of these bugs is getting in my, I need to make sure my windows is all the way closed, but baby. You cannot stay here. I don't care how little you are. You cannot stay here. He done went and hid. It's the best thing you can do. Because, sir, there is some electric voltage waiting for you whenever you come back around. The net that's in here. And it probably didn't came up. I'm going to have to cover that sink up in there. Oh, no, baby. I don't play no bugs. Not a one. I don't want spiders. Nothing. So whenever he come back around, I got something for him. Listen. You said us. Bugs is nosy. And why is you in here? How you even get in this room? Probably from the bathroom. But he ain't going to be in here long. You'll not make babies in here nowhere. Sir or ma'am. Hey, everybody. Yes. So you did your thing with that. And then there's another. Look at this art penmanship, y'all. I mean, this artwork. Look at this. I don't want to take this one out. But do y'all see? This is us. I don't know how you did it. But I'll tell you this, baby. This is a Pisces pen if I ever seen one. Look at this one. Y'all see that? He handcrafts these, y'all. This man is talented. Do you understand me? It's crazy. And the fact that, like, this, because y'all seen my pens already. They dope. And now my son got some dope pens, which means a lot to me because he's my journal kid. Him and my, well, they all journal, but, you know, he'll write some stuff and do some stuff. And he's always sketching and different things like that. So I'm excited about that. Thank you so much. Yeah. They said you cold with it, sir. I'm trying to tell you he is, because y'all seen my pens. He did an amazing job. That's so crazy. We have so many talented people here. Again, I want to say, if you have never sent me a crazy email, that message was not for you, but for the people that's new, that might not know that they get all the way under my skin. Now, I understand if I did something to really hurt your feelings, but, like, other than that, please stay out of my email. Please. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Okay. So, now, I want to show y'all something, because I know people think that I just get on here and talk crazy, and that's my favorite part of this job. It's not. And I actually do go through a lot of different things trying to do this, what we do here, and trying to keep people engaged, not for the engagement, but so that you can understand. I have to find ways to say things. But today when I got up, all of that was still so heavy on me. So I wrote in my journal, and I write in my journal like I talk to my friends. It ain't all formal. But I'm going to touch on something, and then it still was heavy on me. So I was like, let me get a page. I want to show y'all. Can I read my journal to y'all from today? Just right now at 8:09. Huh? Can I? So y'all can see that this be real for me. And it ain't all perfect. It's my thoughts. And if I'm crying through writing it, it is what it is. If it don't come out right, it don't come out right. Okay. At 8:09, so it's, what time is it? It's 8:46, so almost 40 minutes ago. And it's short. I said, Dad, please forgive me for going off this morning. But Dad, I give all I have and things I don't have, energy, time, words of encouragement. I'm not you, Dad. You're God, and you can handle it all. You're long-suffering, patient, and kind. I'm dirt. I want to help everyone, but sometimes it gets so hard and heavy. Sometimes it seems that people just don't get it. How am I trying to help you and you're mad? I'm over being mad. I'm over being frustrated. I just want to go back to the peace I had when I first started this. That's what I wrote. Right? When y'all wasn't here and I was debating on if I was going to get on live or not. Right? So that's what I wrote. And I was still feeling heavy, still had that big lump in my throat, still feeling some type of way. And I went and I got my book. Right? I got my princess book. And I'm about to tell you, ooh, and I don't want to cry. But this is the page I picked. I just opened it. Y'all know how we do. Y'all want to hear my page I got? Just probably about 8:30. And y'all know how we do. We just pick it up. We don't go for no, Hold on. Oh, I don't want that daddy here, Dad. Can you please let him just go away? Hold on, y'all, because that's going to get to me. There we go. We don't got no more problems with that. Okay. There we go. It's done. We ain't got to worry about it. I don't want that flying around and just doing what everyone doing here. This ain't your house. You gotta go. I don't see how that works. When I don't like things, I just get them away from me. I don't deal with them. That's people, books, whatever it is. Move. Go over there, because I ain't gonna be able to focus because you messing up. I can't see. The hell? Not to me, not to me. My baby's birthday is today, Pumpkin. Thank you. How y'all doing over there? This is not your house. And as you can see, it became his funeral home. Sorry, sir. That was me this morning. Listen, good, good, good. That's good. I'm happy people are listening. That makes me excited. So let me read this, y'all. Thank you, Maddie. Asking you shall receive. I'm trying to tell you, this is not your space. Uh, who remembers me saying sometimes I feel like I can't do this anymore? It be that heavy where I be like, do I even want to do this? Right? Y'all done heard me say, I'll be real with y'all. Sometimes when it's heavy, I'll be like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do this no more. Okay, because it be too much sometimes. Right? So y'all heard my journal that I just read to y'all. I wrote that I started writing at 8:09, probably 8, I don't know, 15 or something. I was done. But I was still feeling that feeling. So I just got my book off my shelf and I closed my eyes and I picked the page. Y'all know how we do. Y'all look at this. If my daddy don't come through and tears just started flowing from my eyes and said, okay, you are here. I'm sorry, but I want you to know something. I'm not you. I was made out of dirt. And dirt don't be right. So there's that. Not an excuse. I said I'm sorry, damn. Okay. It says today's love letter is powerless apart from me. My beloved daughter, I take great joy in seeing my power work through you. I've given you the ability to achieve far more than you ever could in your own strength. This is why you must rely on me, my beloved warrior. When you feel yourself losing your fight, draw closer to me. When you're needing to conquer any goal, let me be your strength. Apart from me, you will become weak. I'm the only one who can refuel you when you are running on empty. And this month, I have been close to empty, honey. I am your comfort when you need a break from combat. That I do. I am your peace when it gets hard to persevere. Sometimes I don't want to get back online. Don't depend on your own strength, my daughter, which I try not to do that, but on my power. Love your heavenly Father. It says, yes, I am the vine and you are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. It says, starting today, I will let God give me the strength to do what He's called me to do. And I will let go of the things He has not given me grace to do. I choose today to rely on my Heavenly Daddy and find my fight in Him and Him alone when I am losing all hope. My God is my strength now and always. So if y'all don't think that when I'm feeling some type of way, I go to my dad, I do, because he's my only help. Do you hear me? But when I be telling people I don't want to deal with that, that's that grace to let that mess go. Do you hear me? No, because some people deal with stuff that you really don't have to deal with. You choose it. And I don't choose to deal with a whole bunch of BS. That's why I was able to sit and read, because that's stopping my thinking. I don't want to be bothered. It's bigger things to worry about than that. Do you understand? Hopefully, some of you have matured mentally here. I know y'all have, because y'all already tell me it's a lot of people that live your life. When you start maturing, folks start coming up missing because they're still in that same mindset. They still feel like we in high school. Baby, we is about to be dead. We is about to be dead. I just be trying to figure out, why is you still worried about certain stuff? None of that's going to matter. You got more important things to think about right now. You said it's a lonely place, but it's okay. It is. We is, Silver Dove. We is. So why is you worried about that, baby? You need to be trying to have as many happy times as you can right now. Ain't nobody trying to be focused on no crazy. Do you see the world is falling apart? We is literally living in day after tomorrow, and you is worried about crazy stuff. No, baby. Literally. It's snowing in Africa, nigga. The lions is walking around like, what the hell is it? Nigga, do you see? What is this? The ostriches and stuff is like, what in the world? of you that have animals, that when it rains or snow, they feel like they too good and they go to the door and turn around. I can see all the animals, the cheetahs and everything, getting to the door. They did like, oh no, nigga, have you? It's cold. They did like. Well, I don't know if everybody do this. I know black people do this. Whenever they want to see how cold it is outside, they put their hand to the window. Nah, bro. Let me go back. I'm gonna need a sweater. Right? You put your hand to the window. You see that? You can tell how cold it. You do it too, Sarah? Okay, I didn't know. I know black people do it. I didn't know if everybody do it. That's how we got a whole phone to tell us the temperature. We gonna go to the glass door, right? You said definitely do. Okay, so everybody do it. Okay, right. So that's what the animals in Africa have been doing since it's been snowing over there. Nigga, putting their paw out like, oh no, well damn, we can't start no fire, so I ain't never. They over there tripping. Ooh. Shoot. Do we like continue paying bills? Of course. Of course. You know, I think that is because when I started telling people to buy all this stuff, the first thing they said is, should we keep paying our bills? Why do y'all keep trying to get out of paying y'all bills? Yeah. If I can be honest, I've been fighting the thought of not being able to live the abundant life God promised me, because I'm just learning and understanding to the point of applying my life. Oh, you good. You a baby. That's why you don't got to worry about it. Make the changes for better. CERCA at least. Yeah. You already got an abundant, better life and you don't know it. Because this life here do you not see how people stuff is? He said, don't store up your treasures here where water and rust and the mouth can eat it up. I don't know if he said water, but I know he said the mouse and rust and all of that. You know, every different thing, every interpretation is different on it. But fire, it might be fire. One of them, I don't remember which. But basically, I know like rust and the mouse can eat it. Don't worry about it. All this stuff about to be going away. Look at all them people that worked and bought all that stuff. Their houses was floating down the river, girl. Material don't mean nothing. It really don't. I like my stuff, but I can tell you God has made me have to be without it. And I mean, my life still went on. You hear me? Yeah. Life still went on. My stuff sat in the storage for almost 2 years. Maybe longer than that. Might have been almost 3. You hear me? Everything. I was like, really? Really? I got my own stuff. I don't want to be on nobody else's stuff. And he said, yeah, but I need you to right now. You're on mission. And you got to go and travel places and be places and be in people. I don't want to do this, though. This ain't what I want to do. Canada residents stop paying their rent as a collective. Yeah, but we don't live in Canada. They might have not ever had the debt police we had, where if you didn't pay your debts, they could come and lock you up. And a lot of them laws ain't went away. They just hide them until they need to bring them out. You hear what I'm saying? I don't know if Canada had that, but we did. Thank you. You hear me? So, right now, listen, this is the thing, family, okay? They'll come and get all your stuff and your kids and you and put y'all in the debtor's jail. Yeah, I'm slowly trying to get to the day with my rent. It's hard, but we have to pay. Yeah. Listen, you have to. You have to. This is the thing. And make sure y'all looking for resources, because right now it's about to be a whole bunch of them. And it probably still is. We just don't know where to look. You hear me? Ask God to send you some resources. He will. He will. Definitely. I know. I know you will. Down to the last minute, honey, you will. You said what? Whether people are irreplaceable, yeah. They are. That's my dog. She will not go out in the rain. Girl, I had one. Thought we needed to pick her up in the snow too so she could go outside. You just watched that movie last night for the first time? Are you serious? You just watched Day After Tomorrow, guess the other day for the first time? Baby. Good job, Sarah. You on them. You on the movies. Tell me it ain't bits and pieces in there. Yes, laugh out loud. It just became free, that part. Hey, whatever. Whenever you gotta see it. Mm-hmm. So can I ask you guys a question? Do you guys understand now why there were certain movies in the beginning of this or whatever it was that I asked y'all to watch? Definitely. It is, Isabel. All the movies that y'all just thought, Circa, this is old. It's okay. There's very important information in here. Very important information. On Prime a lot and no longer free these end time movies. Yep, of course, because they know then you'll know what to look for. That's why we watched them 2 years ago. Before anybody was even thinking about them, that's why we went and watched them. Right? Now, all the movies that we was watching 2 years ago, they want some money for. Good job. Good job. You've been looking. You said my Patriot Supply got a good sale. I'm a great doctor. Good job. I just finished A Thief in the Night. Very informational. Blew my mind. Nephew. And that movie way older than you. You hear me? It's old. But ain't that crazy? They are, Sarah. That Thief in the Night series. Baby, it'll change your life. Yeah. It'll change your life. Okay. Thank you, Miss Green. Big appliances. $1,000 off with payment plans. Thank you. Yes, like they talked about everything that's happening right now. And just think, my mom used to make me watch that. Like yeah, I wonder why I am the way I am. I could probably say back in the day, word for word, every part. She used to cook, and on Saturday she would invite people over, baby, and then take them to church to the water on Sunday. You hear me? We had to watch all of them. All of them. But I'm grateful she made us watch them. You hear me? I'm grateful that she made us do that because look how many people would just watch that and think it's a movie and don't realize they live in it right now. Right? No? I don't want to watch this old movie. You live in it. You might as well. You might as well. I wish we. Oh, if you play that, your nephew will start to like it. He don't like that song. He used to cry when I would play it. Petty, and I would play it, and he would cry. Mm-hmm. He said, "Mom, I do not like that song." But guess what? He don't know. I used to feel the same way. A Thief in the Night. I used to feel the same way. When I used to hear that song, I used to be like, oh my God. But I wish we'd all been ready, is what a lot of people are saying right now. Right? Ain't people saying they wish they'd been ready right now? People was like, we got prepared, but we wasn't prepared. And what they mean is they went to the stove, got a couple batteries and whatever else, but they wasn't really prepared for a long time. Okay? My wife was watching the movie while I was asleep. I heard this song and jumped up. Nephew, you thought she was gone? Ah, nephew, you thought she was gone. I know. My son used to come running through the room, making sure everybody was there, and y'all about the same age. That's hilarious. I bet he did. Good job, Niecy Pooh. Scared the hell out of him. Scared on out of him, niece. Then she said, "What happened? Wait a minute." Hilarious. Yep, a lady was talking about how she wasn't prepared for what happened in NC. She couldn't use her cards because of the system being down, and she only had $7 in cash for water. Then she said, I bet you preppers are sitting back chilling. Y'all heard what your nephew said? You saw it? I ain't seen it. But she ain't lie. You said it is? She was mad? We not so crazy now, are we? Do that make you get a tickle in your stomach? Do that make you walk a little lighter on your tiptoes? Been telling folks to get ready. Now they listening. I ain't crazy no more. I'm trying to tell you. Ow! I already know. Listen. And get this, God, he isolated me from everybody. So now, like, a lot of them didn't talk so crazy, they'll feel bad to come back and say anything. Shanika, yep. I was like, I couldn't imagine, babe. We too ready over here, nephew. I know the people that came over here and called me crazy is mad they didn't stay. There was people that said I needed to quit talking about it. They didn't want to hear about it every day. Doesn't matter. You about to be living it every day. My brother is the pastor of his own church. He did a complete 180 today. Good job. You about to be living it. You made me get LASIK done so I wouldn't need glasses. Hilarious. I say, I bet they are too because she too nosy. That part ain't good. Oh, where is it? The first time I probably did that skit about, babe, throw me 2 pork chops in there. Y'all thought I was being funny. But is it not a reality? You said my husband went to the store today. Half of everything gone already in Texas. Interesting. Just stocked up on more freeze-dried food. I really love y'all. Makes me think about how people who were hit hardest didn't think about hurricanes, just like we don't think about snowstorms in Florida. Think to reconsider our preps just because we don't expect the unexpected. Come on. Why you think I went and got a boat, girl? I ain't around no big bodies of water, but that don't mean they won't show up. That's why I went and got that floaty. Just grabbed a 50-pound bag of rice for $17. Pretty cool. You heard me? That's why I bought that, because it's God told me it was gonna be flooding places it don't normally flood. Well, that would like be where I live. I really wish we could buy a freeze dryer or whatever that's called. Me too. Gotta be ahead of the game over here in Hawaii. Come on, Bugs. You in Hawaii? Come on. That's what I'm talking about. You hear me? It makes me excited. It do. Judah, for real. It make me excited because who about to be? We ain't. I mean, it ain't like we got whole bunkers or nothing, but we ain't out here bad though. You hear me? You was ready in Georgia, Keish? Can you tell me the state you in and tell me where you? We ready. We ready for. Listen. Okay. Tell me the state you in and tell me if you ready. Nevada, we ready. Who else? What you got? Thank you, Silver Dove. Yeah. Tell me. Florida ready, Texas ready, Alabama ready, in both states. STL ready, Cali ready, Florida ready, Texas ready, Mississippi ready, Oklahoma ready, Illinois ready, Louisiana ready, Illinois ready, Texas, Louisiana. Come on. Is Maryland ready, Florida ready, is North Carolina, Oklahoma, Florida, Texas. Hey, you bet off than a lot of people. Michigan ready. Connecticut ready. North Carolina, South Carolina, Hawaii ready. Missouri ready. You hear me? It's not a game. And listen, my family in Texas still haven't prepared for anything, even after the hurricane. I've been sending them your list for a good 6 months before. Interesting. Georgia ready. Is I'm happy y'all got me doing the heel tall. Listen, I wish I could. Auntie Hill keep popping out. Do it for your TT. Do it for your TT. You hear me? Listen, I got major purchases for next month. Then finally I'm ready. Listen, if you have pretty much all of and listen, got gas mask and the suit. Come on. This is the thing. Thank you, baby, because you see my hip just popped out and all I did was stand up. This body is getting crazy. You hear me? St. Louis ready. Come on. Come on. So let me ask you a question. Seeing these family members and friends that are now confessing that they know they not ready. So happy I could just do the care. Come on. Yeah, did you see the next hurricane is ready to come and hitting Texas and moving back up through the center? Mm-hmm. 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 Sarah, they didn't listen to me. They always think I just be talking, so I stopped. Ooh, wee. Say a friend confirmed October 1st strike is official. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We know. Yeah. It's evident. Folks in the trucks is already lined up in all the places. It's so many. Speaking of, Because I believe I just had a little spiff with someone today. And I asked them to get out of my class. And then I got offline. And I saw this. Let me see if I can get back to it. Listen to this. Everybody told me nothing was gonna happen. I warned you. I warned you it was coming. Everybody told me nothing was gonna happen. I warned you. You got all these trailers doubled up in the lanes, and they not moving. You got all these trailers doubled up in the lanes, and they not moving. So you tell me what's going on. Not only is this happening at the rail yard, but it's also happening at the distribution centers. All of these trailers are doubling up, and they ain't moving. We got something going on. This is the third place today I done been. As you can see, all of these trailers stacked up. He said he went to 3 places where truckers go and the whole parking lot is filled, and in their lanes where it's only 1 truck is 2 and 3 trucks, and they're not moving. He said this ain't only happening at the rail yard, it's happening at the distribution centers and stuff too. Y'all remember the man that came in here telling me he making more money than he ever made and only 2% of the drivers ain't wooty wop? Yeah, y'all remember that conversation I had today with that man? Got right offline and I said, well, nigga, I know you don't know what you talking about. You've been driving 23 years and still don't know what you talking about. So they're not only at the the train yards, they're not only at the ports, they at the distribution ones too. Interesting. Y'all know the song. Did we talk about it? Hyperinflation. We talked about it. Did y'all see? Oh, I seen that. The trucks are trying to move. We found out today. Did y'all also see that people was charging $10 for 1 gallon of gas? Did y'all see that? $10 for 1 gallon, knowing that people need several right now. $10. Yeah, some people here in Florida were reported for price gouging. Hey, baby. Hey. How you gonna run your generator? How you gonna drive around? Somebody was talking about 80 miles they drove. Didn't we talk about all of this though? Wow. Oh yeah. 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 We already talked about it, Danielle. He gave you one last night, and I've been talking about it for over 2 years. I'm trying to tell you, because every time we turn on the news, it's like a recap of a class we didn't have. Yes or no? It's just recapping every class we didn't have. Every class, I'd be like, did we talk about it? We even got a household. Okay. We just say that now. I said this, believe me, I know. Now, when we watch the news and TikTok, it's just us reliving one of our classes. Literally. It ain't nothing. I still be trying to find something that we didn't know it's out here. You hear me? It's a real thing. With the song playing it. Do y'all be hearing Mari now? Y'all be hearing Mari in y'all mind? All day. Every time you hit somebody live, you like, dang, we talked about it. Get your stuff. How many of y'all would feel some type of way if you was just now learning about what you need to have? What if you were just learning what you need to have right now? This is why God allowed us to know years ago, so we had time. Our money went further. Baby, it's time out. I told y'all I would probably cry and have an anxiety attack. This is the thing. God didn't want you to be stressed out. He didn't want you to have to stand in no lines. He didn't want you to have to do none of the stuff that the people is doing right now. And all you had to do was listen. And that was it. And move. Is it wrong that I'm excited because we're ready? No. No. Absolutely not. You have a reason to rejoice. Not because nobody else wasn't ready, but because you listen to what God said and you see it's paying off. Did y'all see them people stormed in that man's church? I don't know if it was recent or what. I don't know if it's an old video or a new video. Somebody tagged me in it. The people that stormed in the church, you know, y'all seen that about the $1,000 tithes and the $300 tithes? Hubby started in 2015. I actually got more serious about it when I found you. Come on. Come on. That part. Did y'all see it? Somebody tagged me in it. I don't know if it's old or recent, but I think it's recent. Up in Detroit or something like that. Is that old or new? Good morning. Huh. I don't know if it's old or new, but it looked new. Oh, it was no, these people didn't fight. I don't think they was fighting. Maybe I missed that part, but they went in there and told that man, well, you're not taking no more money from this place. It's old. He said people can't pay their bills and you telling them to pay $1,000. So that's old, it's not new. They wasn't fighting in this one. What I saw, they wasn't fighting. Well, whatever it is, these people was getting tired. You're not about to keep asking me for no $1,000. and I can barely pay my rent. You're not about to keep asking me for $300 and telling me every Sunday I gotta come up, and they always start high and go low. Why y'all don't start low and go high? And my thing is, if you teaching, you're not gonna have to tell people to give you money. You're not gonna have to guilt people into giving you money. You're not gonna have to say nothing. If they feel blessed, they gonna bless the organization because they wanted to keep going. Like, y'all, I don't know what be on these pastors' minds. Good night. Good night. Be safe, sir. You hear me? I don't know what be on these pastors' minds, but how do y'all think all of these people is feeling right now? And they pastors ain't told them nothing about getting ready or nothing. That's some spooky stuff to me. The fact that all of these people keep saying we wasn't ready, we wasn't ready. I mean, if that's all you know, and you told if you go outside of that, you not saved and all of this, they won't. I remember I used to think I was going straight to hell when I left certain churches, and because the pastor wasn't fooling with me. No. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it is old. Okay. I made a status on Facebook. My cousin commented and said her bank was shut down and she couldn't use her money for days. Okay. Okay. So it was last year. Okay. Did we talk about them turning the money off? Did we? And here go your cousin saying that she couldn't access her money for days. We talked about having the things just in case they turned the money off. I saw another place where they were saying that people couldn't get no money out the ATM. The ATMs wasn't working. Nothing. You said a credit union just went through that. No ATMs. That's crazy. Hey, Emilio. You hear me? Now do you see why I said what good is having a fat bank account if you can't access the money? Huh? What good is $30,000 and it ain't nothing to spend it on, or you can't get to it? What good is that doing you? Let me ask you a question. How much gold and silver is gonna help these people? To all them people that went out and bought gold and silver can't get you out of that city that they in. Only airplane can. Golden City wasn't gonna help you get no water. So in some of those places right now, bread is worth more than silver and gold. Bread is worth more than diamonds. Water is worth more than diamonds right now in some of those places. Yes or no? Is it? No. How many of y'all went out and bought yeast? You said I was in Sam's today. There was absolutely no water in the store to buy. Where you at, Angela? Angels? Where you at? On my list, you always remind me of something I forgot. Flour and sugar. Okay. Georgia? There are things people thought you was buying for no reason. Me, and I got a bread maker from Goodwill for $7. Come on, nephew. Come on. Even though you could use the oven. But just in case we got to be out in the whatever. Good job. And did. Right. We might have to be out in the wild somewhere. But still, it's a real thing. You hear me? And that make me happy, y'all. That's our nephew. Our nephew. But he got a family. I had a heart check this morning. Was talking to someone about what's going on. And I've been telling them, but they haven't started. And they have more kids than me. I have 8. My heart was hurting. Sometimes I don't know what to say. Hopefully you told her all of the things that you learned here about if she get the OTC card. Tell her to go to where you know you have the tools to give her, baby. You have the tools to give her. But this is the thing. This is not the only place that this. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Understand that warning did not just come from this community. And I have to say that because I guarantee you, in this, especially in this last 2 years, really since 2020, right? On Facebook, on Instagram, on your Google search, that stuff has been going across everybody's timeline. You is. She said her family sent a list of stuff to prepare. She said, I already did. She said her husband called her petty. Here you go. Of the day. The crown, the petty crown of the day. Put your head down. Why are you talking to me about something I already know? Ain't that crazy how everybody can see now? Didn't I tell y'all everybody was going to start talking about it when it happened? Did we talk about it? So guess what, Joy? You experience what I experienced when I be asking y'all, why is y'all tagging me and stuff? Y'all know I taught a class about 2 years ago. And now it's somebody dang near repeating word for word what I said 2 years ago, and y'all tagged me in the video. Now you understand. You got a little taste of that today. Been telling them they didn't listen. No one responded. I told you. And now everybody is an expert. Literally, I told y'all that was going to happen. Someone called hubby and did the same thing. What'd he say? Oh, we already been prepping. I told y'all what they do. Literally, baby. Even that is happening. Or 30 minutes ago. Sorry, had to say it. Wait a minute. What happened? Sometimes I just act surprised because how many times I've been telling them and sending them the links. Right. That's like me just liking stuff and I don't leave no comment because I don't want to say we already talked about this. Also, y'all is getting how y'all be making me feel. Thanks, Dad. They now understand why I be looking at y'all in this thing like. Seriously? Yeah. Listen. So now y'all know how I feel. For real. And I'm not just talking about tagging me and stuff. It's like, are you serious? I've been telling you this. I know at least 10 folks listened to me, took it seriously. Thank you, Dad. The test kicked their butt. That part. My cousin said, oh, here you go again. 2 months later, she fell on hard times. Listen, exactly. I'll be ready to say, it's about damn time. That part. That part. That part. Don't nobody got time to hear that. Didn't I tell you they was gonna try to talk to you about it once it happened? My mom said, that's all the stuff you've been getting. Laugh out loud. Thank you so much, family. CERCA for sure. Listen, it's a real thing. Now everybody can hear. Now everybody can see at the worst time when they might not be able to get nothing. This is the time you about to be able to test your strength. I do that now, even when they're acting sketchy still. Okay, so what you think is going to happen if in 2 weeks ain't nothing in the stores? Nowhere in none of the cities. What you think they going to be thinking about? I told my sister the world about to end. So serious. She went off. I bet she did. Listen. We listen. We listen. We listen. 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 We listen. We listen. Yes, we did. We ready. We ready. We listen. We listen. We ready. We listen. We ready. Listen. Ready. Listen. Ready. Listen. Like. It took my family to see another prophet they know to say something about what I've been telling them for 2.5 years. Now they want a list. Okay, I gotta do it. Y'all forcing my damn hand. And then y'all wonder, y'all make me do it. You made me do it. He might be busy. It's hurricanes and stuff going on. There's a lot of people praying that didn't believe in God a week ago. Yeah, we might have to hold on because it's a whole bunch of people praying that did not believe in God. They said they was God last week. Hey, Dad. Yeah. So you remember when you told us that people was gonna be, it's all happening. That they was gonna wait till it was happening and try to start preparing when everything was triple the price, 6 times the price. And it wasn't gonna be enough money and stuff, and no gas. You remember you told us that? Well, it's happening. I know you busy. It's a lot more people praying than prayed last week, isn't it? I know they getting on your nerves too. I don't know why they always gotta wait until the end or whatever is going on to see. I don't know. I tried to, excuse me, y'all. I tried to tell them. They called me crazy. But, yeah. And said God wasn't speaking to me. You wasn't speaking to me if I had a half top on. That's what they said. They called me a Jezebel. I know. Well, we got a lot of people that was ready, and thank you for the people that we told. You told us to. You told me to tell them put that oil around their thing, and they made it in the cities where everything else was washed away. And you told me to tell them to get those gas masks, and now, just like you said, Dad, in certain states the air ain't breathable. Right. Yeah, the electricity is out, and they don't know when it's gonna be on. People are standing in lines waiting on food, exactly like you told us. Yep. And now stuff might not be moving exactly like you told me. No, the trucks and the trains, no cargo, exactly like you said. Huh? 2 years later, you told us, and now it's really happening. Trains, planes, and automobiles, ain't no gas. Yeah, some people can't get out their cities but by water. I mean, excuse me, by air. The roads is washed out, so they can't go nowhere. Yeah, and they don't got no water or no food or nothing, just like you said. Yeah. I'm grateful that you cared enough to tell us. I did see that them people made that pact, and natural disasters is in there. They just did it like last week. Matter of fact, I think it was last Monday, 7 days to the day. Yeah. And so now the natural disasters is here, and they can enact that thing. I see it. I see your plan coming. Yep, the red heifers is over there and everything. They done already washed the temple cups and stuff. And the temple's been built since 2020. Nobody believed it, I know. I just want to thank you. We just want to thank you. Okay. All right, you have a great eternity. We'll talk to you later. Thank you for loving us. No? Word for word. He spoke here 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 6 months ago. It's all happening. God told us don't store treasures in expensive things that is going to be on fire, that's going to be ruined by water, that we was going to have to leave. He said, buy the things that is going to be important, valuable. My friend's brother, thank you. My friend's brother called here and said they striking at midnight. Oh, I know. Some of them already on strike, sis. They already on strike. They making the official strike, but I've been watching people on the dock. I didn't know that our young lady work at the dock. We got somebody here that work at the docks. Aquila. We got a dock worker in here. And they refusing loads. Yep. The trains is refusing loads. Don't you work at the dock? I seen somebody video today. They was on the dock where the things was at. Chemical spill here in Georgia, having a shelter in place. All right. Sis. So it's not you, it's another one. It's Aquila then. Or did you just take a picture at the dock today? Somebody work at the dock, because let me go look at it. It might be the other one. You got it out, sis? Okay, it's the other one. It's the other one. We got somebody here that's a dock worker, because I liked her video today. She was on the dock right next to all them big old things, watching the sunset, sunrise. I posted a video yesterday of them punching out and going home. I'm trying to tell you. Yep. It's already. Is this a little freaky to y'all? Do y'all feel like y'all in a movie? Who feel like they in a movie that we watched already? Quinn? Me. I'm in a movie for real. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I told my niece about the strike. She said, did CNN say it? Listen, I told you if they wait for the news, it's too late. These last few days really been like that. Half. It is wild, Quinn. It is. But look at God. He loved us enough. Deja vu is strong. I'm trying to tell you, Trina. You be like, oh, wow. Then I say, you can't write this stuff up. Listen, our daddy did, though. I'm getting my workouts together. I need to be in shape just in case I got to get into action. Laughing but serious. Yeah. And we listened. You cannot tell me you was Jumanji is tripping. Yeah, we didn't hopped in the TV. We didn't hopped in the TV. Especially when I saw the video of it raining and the trumpet sounding. That part. You said, baby, off the page for real. Another note, a lot of people have been passing lately as well. Yeah. Yeah. That's going to happen. The Bible said a third of the earth, honey. This is why your TT been trying to prepare her mind to see the devastation. Mm-mm. Do you hear me? This is why we've been preparing our minds. Now do you understand why I said let's laugh, let's learn, let's have whatever good time we can, baby, because it's about to get real ugly. Hey, mama, it's about to get real ugly real soon. And a lot of people's minds, they've been so preoccupied with everything else and putting, this is the thing. Just because you don't think about it don't mean it ain't coming. You hear me? Just because you don't, remember I told y'all people going, oh, I don't want to think about that. You know, that don't mean it ain't thinking about you. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Pumpkin. You hear me? Just because you don't want to think about it and deal with it don't mean it ain't thinking about and about to deal with you. You hear me? It's a real thing. This is why I'm telling y'all, forget about Diddy. Think about preparation. How many times I say when they got you looking over here, you need to look over here. You hear me? When they got all of this, you need to be looking over here. And you do realize, you said I was just watching the news and they're talking about Christmas. I just shook my head. Levita. It annoys me so much when people tell me I don't want to hear about that or talk about it. Like, okay, be surprised then. But they want to talk. You know what's crazy? They want to talk about it when you don't want to talk about it. How many people was trying to call you right now and you like, I don't want to talk about this. I already know. I was peeping that hurricane before it showed up as anything on the maps. I could feel it was going to be something noteworthy. Remember? Yes, I do. Do you feel like sitting up talking about it all day now about what they need to go get and you didn't send them the list? You didn't send them the list every day for 6 months? I be screaming that to everyone I talk to. Just because you don't accept it, it's very real. How about when they say they coming over to your house? Oh, no way. Y'all getting that right now? Who getting? Well, you know what you've been talking to me. We just gonna come over there. I sent a whole PDF and they not listening. Uh-oh. Y'all getting the we gonna come to your house? Well, if anything go wrong, we just gonna come over there with you? Yes, and I tell them, nope. You getting it? I've been getting that. I'll tell you, no, you're not. Can you send me your amazing website? It's on YouTube, baby. It's on YouTube. I got 2 videos called Survival and Survival 2.0 right here on YouTube. One of them is 2 hours and 45 minutes long. The other one is almost 3. If you type in CERCA TROVA Survival and Survival 2.0, it might even bring up my list in Google. It is. And you can just fast forward through the video, screenshot what you need, and be putting it in your cart or making your list or whatever. You're welcome. Don't come here and you're going to be hurt, because I've told my older kids I'll be peeping out the blinds at them if they don't want to contribute to what I already have. I'm trying to tell you. My daughter told me stop repeating myself and stop telling her to get stuff. We'll see in October. Friend. That's why I already asked God to cover my heart. You ain't about to put a damn guilt trip on me. I did my part. I sent stuff. I sent lists. Y'all need to get this. Y'all need to get that. This was to everybody. My mama, my brothers, my cousins, my friends. Baby, they key, didn't respond, whatever. And so then I ain't worried about it. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but I did my part. God warned you the same way he warned me. You chose, again, I say this all the time, to spend your money and time doing what you wanted to do because you didn't want to think about it. That is not my issue. I have trust issues. When that time comes, doors are locked, and I'm deaf because I've seen too many movies. I'm trying to tell you. No, because I don't go on them trips and shop in the shop or shop the shopping. Nope, I'm trying to tell you. All the stuff I could have did that I didn't do, trying to get my survival stuff, and you think, what? You about to come in here, you didn't. No. She had 4 children at home. Oh, well, this is the thing. Okay. People used to get mad at me when I said everybody is making their choice, right or wrong. Y'all probably thought I was being mean 2 years ago when I was saying, y'all saying that now until you didn't gave up all of this stuff and put yourself on a budget and all of this. Gonna have them outside singing that Shamari. You ain't my friend. You is my enemy. I know my enemy is when they cross me. I don't know the whole time, but nephew, for real, is you ain't my friend. Because they about to try to guilt you into my kid is hungry. It's dark at our house. Give us one of your lights. You got a lot of them. What they say? Trying to tell you, nephew. Listen. I told y'all. And we laughing not at nobody else's pain, but at the fact that who had to sacrifice to get your stuff? Kevin Bacon all the way. That's what I'm going to say, that part. Who had to sacrifice to get everything you got? Who had to not go out or whatever it was? You basically stopped living your normal life so that you could live life when time wasn't going to be normal. We stopped living a normal life. And people called us crazy. And now they going to try to guilt you in again and say, I can't believe you acting like this. I can't believe you acting like this. Yes, I can be honest and say that I thought that was heartless to think that way. But now I see God has made a way for me to get what I have. And it's a big no for me. Sorry, I can't help. Okay, one person going to me because it was a couple pair of Jordans I wanted so bad and I just didn't. I know that's right, nephew. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to move stuff. My mom letting them know what I have, and she gladly will not shut up. Ooh. So your mama is like my ex-husband. Now you see what I feel? Do the rage be coming up from your feet? Like, what is you doing? Baby, that is the fastest way to... Listen. Who? You was not about to... You said I would be kicking my way out or boo. You said... That baby said, listen, I'm moving my stuff because I don't know why you keep telling people what I got. Because this ain't a we thing. What's happening here? My mama the same way. I feel so bad for y'all. I wouldn't say nothing else. Go get you a something. You said I wanted to move out with a friend. Our families don't get on. If our families don't get on board, I'm trying to tell you, because then they gonna be trying to tell you, I can't believe you're acting like this. I can't believe you said we. Yep, we is not French nephew. Ain't. Come on, woman of valor. Come on. You said I stopped talking to her. Actually, under boxes, mattresses, clothes. Listen. I'm gonna show y'all what didn't happen in a lot of them people's lives that was talking crazy, and a lot of them got shamed. They shame for real. You don't even know it, but they is shame. They shame because they talked good. Everybody laughed on the phone. I already know how it go. This same thing happened to me in 2020. I promise y'all. The same everything we talking about happened to me in 2020, and I have been telling people for probably since 15 or 16, get yourself together. God keep telling me something is coming. Then 17, it got real, real heavy, baby. And folks was laughing. They got on my other social media, calling me a false prophet and stuff. And then it happened. And then everybody was calling my phone. And I didn't have no time to talk to nobody. Because I was busy reading and eating. While everybody else was standing in lines at the store until 7 o'clock at night to get what they needed. You know, this is what's did happen to a lot of them people in y'all life. Y'all see it? It was like this. Now the light bulb then came on. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what's scary, and I say this again. Y'all don't think it's scary that the light came on when nothing is about to be moving? Huh? Y'all don't think that's scary? That the light bulb came on when ain't nothing about to be moving. Y'all don't think that's crazy? Sam's Club is now limiting paper products. And so it begins. Who remembers us talking about them restricting how much you're going to buy no matter how many people you got in your house? I don't know what I did with that light piece. It's been failed somewhere. Everything about to be high. Black Friday all over again. Y'all see I'm just using my hand to like this because I don't know where the bottom piece is. I took it off to show y'all that. And I just set it down somewhere over here. And I don't got my glasses on, so I'm probably looking at it. I was at Sam's when they opened this morning. I had 4 carts full, no restrictions. Yep, that don't it. Okay, let me say this. Woman of valor, you have to understand that just because it's not happening where you at does not mean it's not happening. I tell people that all the time. If somebody say this is what's happening, just because it's not happening where you at don't mean it's not coming to a store near you. That's exactly what happened when certain states was getting locked down. Okay? And it was like, they not going to do us. And then it happened. And then it was like, oh my God. You got to stop thinking that because it is not happening. If you just went to the store, they could have did it when you left. You hear me? I have to tell people that. Okay. Right. Just because it's not happening where you at, baby, I promise you it's happening somewhere else. Count on that. A part of Georgia has not had power for days, right? If it's not happening where you live, you have time. So take advantage before it happens. That part. It's in the solar generator placed in it earlier. If anybody is from Augusta, please let me know. Are you from Augusta, Tina? You said we fly so free out her mouth. We, I told you. He used to say, we already ready. We ain't did nothing. We was taking the money out of the account so I couldn't do what I needed to do. We said they didn't want to hear it. And we said I was ruining their mood. And I think negative all the time. Now we is prepared. Interesting. When we wasn't the one sacrificing all the little money she was making to go get this stuff in coupon, when we wouldn't even help me put the stuff up. Tell those people you got a mouse in your pocket. Who's we? You know what? Sarah! She said tell the people, oh, you got a mouse in your pocket. Who is we? I'm sick of y'all. Now y'all see where I was coming from 2 years ago. Like, we? What? Ain't no we. Michael, get your cousin. Classy lady, get your sister. They probably thinking I should have listened to that lady with the lights on TikTok. The ones that was calling me Jezebels and telling me I was lying, them. See, we get our petty from you and I get it from our dad. So we all got it from our dad. You up? She said, come on over to the corner. Family. Ooh. Ooh, that's some good lemonade. Ooh. Sorry to hear that. They said you in timeout, Sarah. You in timeout, they said. Go on and get your shirt. There is no lights and water still. Wow. Where are you, Tina? You're aware if the stuff is out? Wait a minute, hold on. Sarah, she said she taking her mice and getting her chair. She put 3 mice up there. Me and my mice is going to the corner. Don't worry about it. Are you aware that you are? Oh, I see why you irritated. Oh, hell no. And that's what I was worried about. Listen now. She's where all of this stuff is going on. And you're telling people what we got. I told y'all. They gonna start volunteering your stuff. Well, she got this and they got that, and we probably can help. No, we can't. Us too. Put your solar lights out. My kids put water in the tub. Come on. You said that's why I don't tell my family about my stuff. Deja, please tell these people how old you are. She one of our youngest students. Deja, please tell these people how old you are and how long you've been doing what you've been doing over here. This why I stopped telling my family what I got and just what I think they should get. That I told y'all that. Y'all don't remember the conversation? Just turned 21 back in July. Okay, 21. 21. Can you do something for me? I'm going to do it because it's my baby's 21st birthday. So I got to. Every time I say that, I'm thinking about my daughter. Hello? What's up, cousin? You said what? What we got over here? Huh? You said what was that survival stuff I said I bought, huh? You said you want me to send you the list of that lady? You said what all did I buy, huh? If you want me to send you that lady list, I can send it to you. How much did I spend, huh? You said got the light bulbs. We ain't in the dark. I wasn't able to get the filter, so I go outside and make sure we're straight outside, but right inside. Come on. Come on. Something. Hello? You said how much stuff did I get? Hold on a second. What is y'all doing in there? Quit clicking that light on and off. Hello? You said where we get lights. Hello? Because I think your phone going out. You said you're going to come see me tomorrow. No, don't worry about it. I'll send you the list tonight. Matter of fact, she got a video. You probably ain't going to be able to watch it the whole time. But I'll send you the video. It's on YouTube. She got a list on Amazon. Yep. Mm-hmm. Is everything on there that I got? I mean, you just have to go look on there and see what you need for your family. Yeah. I love you. I'll be praying for y'all. Okay. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye. Start crackling some paper in your phone. I can't hear you. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. I love your phone calls. Florida girl. Y'all thought Miss Rose was the only one that was going to tell the truth that thought I was being heartless when I was having these conversations in the beginning. But now look who heartless, so-called. And we ain't heartless. We thought enough of every time that you ignored us to continue sending you stuff. I don't see that as heartless because the first time you talk crazy to me, I didn't have to call you back or send nothing to your phone. I didn't have to say nothing else, and I'm sure y'all didn't only tell them one time. I'm sure y'all didn't only send them one link. I'm sure y'all didn't only send them one video, and I'm not even talking about mine. I'm talking about the stuff that's been happening. I did my part. You cannot guilt me when you made a choice and fun was more important than whatever else. You can't guilt me. You can't make me feel no type of way or nothing. I don't. A whole 2 years. Going on 3. We started buying survival stuff by the beginning of March. I was already buying it. My other sister really told me she has no room in her 3-story house to store water. They yelled YOLO. I said, you do. Hey, good pet. God. I just might as well leave these over here. Which one you want? You want the full crown or the tiara? I'm just giving out petty crowns every day, I guess, from now on. We just got... They yell YOLO. I said, yeah, you do. My aunt said that too about storage. I'm like, you live alone, 2-story house. Use that front room. Interesting. You said I'll take the food. Well, here you go. Put your head down. Here you go. Cause baby. You said I guess they into living a life of looting. I'm trying to tell you. Cause what you gonna do? And then you put yourself. Okay. Did we not talk about putting yourself at danger? God forbid you go try to kick somebody's door in, think you about to do something crazy, and you lose your life, and then your family is at home without you, in all of this chaos. No, 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 Grace. You can't type that. Wow, my sister just walked in the room and said, "Where did you get them filter straws?" These? Did this kind? 21, can you do something for me? Listen, what's $70? Correction, 60. And they was $32 a box. $35 a box. And they $60. You said, well, you said get your stuff before the price. $69.98. Tanisha. You said that's how much yours was, 36, and now they're $24 or wow, $30 more. They doubled. Wow. You said the $70 water straws, just like I said. I said. Y'all be said the $70 water straws. Look at God. I know you can find some cheaper. But I'm just saying. You said gas masks are off the chain now? We could have got 2 sets back then. How many of y'all bought water straws for other family members back then because they were so cheap? Thank him first, girl, because he the one told me so I could tell y'all. Me, and I got 10 people. Interesting. You did, T. You did, Sarah. You did, Jacqueline. You did, Lady G. Interesting. You said I got mine in December of 2023 and still paid half of that. Come on. You gave them to the homeless? Okay. Me, I just ordered them 2 weeks ago for my sister, and they were 30. Interesting. I donated to a homeless family. Okay. You bought 7 packs? I bought a 5-pack and they called me crazy, so now I got 5 straws. You know what? Lord, I want to thank you for today. And let my family know that they don't have to be extremely petty. A little petty is okay, Dad. Sometimes they pettiness
over exceeds hours. I just want to let you know, thank you for them listening. But sometimes they be about to bring me down to my knees. What? She said I tried to tell them now, and I bought 5. They call me crazy. Now I got 5 water straws. Hilarious. Oh, God. Miss Cherry said I told him. Now I got 5 water straws. Look at there. I got my son a gas mask and a straw. He don't even know where it is. Oh. Who got money to waste? I told y'all I helped my kids with a few things. After that, I said, y'all on your own. Y'all on your own. I grabbed them a couple things. I got them some water straws because my grandbabies is there and a couple other things. But baby, You said you just watched the movie. It's old, but it's convincing and has some points. A lot of them. My aunt and sister listened to me and went today to get their stuff. My brothers won't listen. It's okay. My mom said the preppers. She having a heyday, that part. Mm-mm. Well, oh, she called the preppers crazy. Got it. You said my mother-in-law called preppers crazy. You said, well, then I'm crazy. Ashley, crazy and eating, crazy and ain't in the dark, crazy and got some lights, crazy and got a way to filter some water, crazy and got a way to cook. I haven't even told them about my straw. Nah, because water is more important than food and anything else. That part. I was very upset at 24 years old. I said, God, I'm giving you to him. Got me wasting my money, baby. I quit wasting mine too. Now, if I send y'all something and don't even give myself nothing, going without groceries to make sure that y'all can have what y'all need, and then I look up and you done bought a new pair of shoes, baby, I'm about to keep my money. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. You show me what's important to you, which is still looking cute and still popping out and do what you want to do. Not your baby, not your life, not you breathing, not you whatever. Because they'll have you stressed out and I ain't thinking about it. They laughed when I was filling hot sea bottles with water. Listen, y'all. Lord willing, I want to move in with boyfriend, but I'm glad I can help my folks. Yeah, this is the thing. We are not laughing at anybody else's disaster. We're not laughing at that. So I don't want people to come in and say, oh, they're laughing at people's hard times. No, we're not. But I know that God is a sovereign God. God is a sovereign God, right? He's sovereign. And it is not one person on this planet other than babies that he didn't warn. Do you understand? Do you hear me? This is the thing, though. If you told them, okay, listen. Everybody made their own choice. Everybody. Y'all remember that script? Matter of fact, we're going. Okay, give me a second. Y'all gonna need book one. Let me run to the bathroom. We gonna talk about it. I'm looking for two things. It's here. We'll just start there and I'll go back and look for it. Yeah, it's there. We'll get it. I'm probably just... Give me a second. Y'all need book one. I'll be right back. It's hot in here. Hot. Okay. Who got a pen and paper? Who got a pen and paper? I need you to write down something, please. Excuse me. Hashtag hashtag Noah syndrome. Hashtag Noah syndrome. Anybody know what I mean by that? Good job. Good job. Told them and no one believed. What happened when God shut that door up? The heaviness he felt when God. But what happened when God shut the door? It was a wrap. I think we read for 5 years he was filling his boat, the ark, with food and dried meat and seeds. Not only did he have to feed his family for a year, dang near on that boat, 9 months, he had to feed all of them animals. How long y'all been telling y'all peoples? Right, Liz? At least 2 years. 2 years for sure. It didn't matter how much stuff they had stored up because they weren't in the safety of the boat. I called my family for a meeting. Half came, but when my sister had a party, everybody came. I said, I'm done. Okay. Okay. Right before 2020. Okay. We could look at what's happening. It's water, right? And ain't nothing about to be moving. They're saying that the flood that happened there was of biblical proportion. The biblical flood, like in the days of Noah, and it was too late. God had been speaking to them for 120 years. Y'all don't think Noah felt sadness? He did, but did that stop him from getting his stuff together? You want to know why Noah was saved? Who knows why Noah was saved? Why Noah was okay? He obeyed, but he had to have faith. He believed what God said. He had faith, and then he got up and moved, because when God said, I'm going to flood it, he built a boat. God said, fill the boat up with enough food for you and all these animals I'm about to bring. Did he do it or no? Who was saved? The people that helped him get ready. They said pre-apocalyptic proportions as well. Interesting. His sons, his wife, and his daughter-in-laws, they was working. You're going to have to get your mindset in the same place. Noah syndrome. Tell them, but keep getting your stuff. And when God shut the door, that's it. If it's just like the days of Noah, why y'all not acting like Noah? He could have threw ropes down to them people. Did he? The people that worked and filled that boat is the people that got to get in there and made it to the next stage. Period. Get that in your mind. Noah did not bring nobody along that didn't help, that didn't believe. So they wasn't prepared. He prepared for who was going to be on the inside of protection, and that was it. That was all. Literally. They literally missed the boat, and guess what? It's people right now that missed the boat. God gave us 2.5 years. He showed. Okay, let me show y'all. We went from being able to go through the store and put as much as we wanted. If we want to buy this whole roll and this whole roll and then go over there to the clothes section and go like this and put everything in 100 carts, we could do it prior to 2020. Yes or no? Nobody can say you can't buy all of this. Nowhere you went. If you wanted to buy all the gas, you could. They wanted your money. If you wanted to buy all of the chips, Pop-Tarts, bread, water, milk, you could buy as much as you want, right? And then after 2020, we went to that's it. Did 2020 just hit America? It hit the world. Were stores only empty in America? The world. Was people only sick in America? Were people worried worldwide about what they were going to eat, or just the people in America? Hey, Dad, I know I said I wasn't going to call you back, but I'm sorry. I am. So, you remember in 2019 when you warned the world about what was to come when you let the stores clear out, when you let bodies be piled on each other, when you let us not be able to see and talk to people for over 6 months, when you had all of the rich people that was now trying to look for bread like the poor people, you showed them that you was about to even the score. You showed them a little bit of what was to come. You didn't just warn us, you warned every single person on the planet. And people have the nerve to act surprised right now, like God didn't warn the world of what was coming. I don't feel bad about nothing. Because they wasn't ready then, and they not ready now. No matter what God has done, it's not a family on this earth that wasn't affected by 2020, baby. He didn't say what? That was a little piece of what was coming, and it was going to be extended longer than that. And people still decided to waste money. They still refuse to believe what you say. I understand why you getting ready to make this pop stand blow, Dad. I just want to tell you, thank you, because ain't a person gonna guilt me into nothing. And he told the whole world in 2019, 2020, and 2021. Thanks, Dad. Happy eternity. I'll talk to you later. Didn't mean to yell in your ear. I ain't the only one that told you. He told you in 2020 that your life can change like that. That it don't gotta be no food. That it don't gotta be no water. That you don't have to have no money. That they can turn the money off. You can't go nowhere. You can't leave your house. And yet and still, people still running around here doing whatever they want to do. It is not my problem that you don't know when God is talking. That's your fault. Because it ain't a person on this earth that he didn't warn about what was coming, because it happened worldwide, baby. He been screaming. Ben, you're not going to make me feel bad about nothing. Because if 2020 didn't teach you, I guess 21, 2, 3, 4, and now 5 ain't going to teach you either. He warned the world. And let folks out, and they did the same thing. They didn't take heed. He said he only talking to the people that's listening. Well, my ear, I want to hear. And as y'all can see, he been speaking, and when we get up and move, it's been a benefit in it. You said he sure did. A reporter that was in China, they locked them from the inside, and rationed food out to them. Okay. And time is going by at 100 miles per hour. Yes. Days is flying by. And people still playing. All I'm going to say to y'all now is hashtag Noah syndrome. And that's every sense of in all of it. Not the drinking part, but staying on your task, believing what God said, and waiting for him to seal your space up when all hell breaks loose. That is what you need to be asking for. And to keep you and the ones that prepared with you safe. You cannot worry about everybody that's outside the boat, because they all made their choice. We all heard the same warning. Every creed, every color, every financial status, every single family on this planet was affected by 2020, baby. So if you didn't listen, it ain't laying on my heart. It ain't. Because if Noah would have let it lay on his heart, he would have disobeyed God and let people on the boat that wasn't supposed to be on there. Hello. If he would have let anybody on that boat, he would have disobeyed. He said, get you and your family together, because I'm about to blow this pop stand. I'm tired. I'm not going to keep talking to him. I done warned him. I didn't let crevices open up in the ground, swallowed up whole people. They didn't see it. They've been alive 700 years, 600 years, 300 years. They didn't see my work, and they still keep playing with me. They don't really understand who I am. Is the grounds opening up and swallowing things up right now? Are the waters transgressing they way and going the opposite way of where they supposed to go? He said, I made a border and told the water only go so far. So when the water goes outside of that, he told it to, no matter what man think they doing. You said a sinkhole just happened today in Atlanta. Enough. I didn't even know, baby. I didn't even know. Interesting. Listen. Wow. Wow. Uh, hey. You said sinkholes been opening up around here too. I mean, they're coming here, but it's a lot right now. Now, I'm talking about real sinkholes. Not like pothole type things. I'm talking about where the street is completely like, ain't no jumping over it, ain't no putting nothing over it. Sinkholes. Like, it's, you can see down in the ground. However many feet, like that. I know potholes get big and, different part. I'm talking about it, house and car swallowing sinkholes, right? Right, like in Cali, right? That's what those are the kind that are opening up. I know it be whatever. I'm talking about what we seeing in Tennessee, where everything, like the whole land part just gone. It ain't. It's not there. Ain't no feeling it. Ain't no. It's thousands of feet down, which is scary. If that ain't a thing of a false security, that's how those are. Okay, okay, yes. Local here last year, we had one that shut down the whole roadway for months. If that ain't a false sense of security when we go get in our car or whatever, and you just think you driving on something that's baby, listen. I had a dream like this, circle woman screaming for help and nothing I could do. In real life, they predicting round 2 of the hurricane following the same path. Yep. Yeah, we know. Yep. You said me right now to you. Listen, the house was just swallowed up and everything like a few weeks ago. Wow. She was swallowed by the ground. Interesting. I think about that walking every day. Right. I'm just hoping that y'all seeing that God is speaking loudly for real. And you have to be ready for anything. You don't know what's going to happen. That's not being terrified, but you need to have emergency supplies. You need to have, like I said, if you got to be without power for a week or two, what your food going to do? You anoint your car when you drive. I know that's right, baby. Smart. Okay? You said, see, it's those reality statements that make me feel away when I miss these classes. This is just the thing, y'all. It's time out for playing. It is. And you're going to have a strong mind. So being preoccupied with stuff and drama and chaos and all of this, I don't have time for that, because when you stay like that, then you can't see what you're supposed to see. You hear me? When you stay in that space, you're not going to hear the news. You're not going to be able to take in what God is trying to say, because the devil has you so all over the place that you can't hear. So irritated. And that's why I don't want to be irritated. You want to keep me irritated so I can't hear. No. No. You said power off in Cali for a week, scared of the heat, starting more fires right now. Y'all power is out, Miss Ida? Or just places? And God is not the author of confusion, ain't? And that's exactly why I'd be like, Oh, not yours, in different places. Interesting. So the power is out because of the water, the power is out because of the wind, and the power is out because of fire. Interesting. Well, there goes those elements we was talking about a couple weeks ago. This is the thing. Do not think CERCA don't care. I do. But you also gonna have to get to a point where, okay, where you get the Noah syndrome. Okay? Now, real quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all out because I know y'all gotta go to work. Oh. Can y'all go to page 544, please, in book 1? Tell me when y'all get there. Y'all over there? Okay. Go down to 9. Go down to 9, please. Here we go. It says, he answered me and said, measure carefully in your mind, and when you see that a certain part of the predicted signs are past, then you will know that it is the very time when the Most High is about to visit the world which he has made. Did y'all hear that? Let's read that again. Don't go ahead. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all highlight this? Hello? Highlight that and make an arrow there. I need you to put an arrow with your pen. Highlight it. Please. Here we go. He answered me and said, measure carefully in your mind. And when you see that a certain part of the predicted signs, please give me the definition to predict it. $5.44. That's what the definition say? What is to come? What else we got? Start or estimate of what's going to happen in the future. Interesting. Ascertained. Okay. say or estimate the specified thing will happen in the future or will be a consequence of something. To declare or indicate in advance. To declare or indicate in advance. To forecast, estimated as likely to happen in the future. If you've been here and we had classes, do you think that happened here? Did God predict a lot of the things that we're living in 2024 since you've been here? He might have told you before now too, but I'm just talking about since you got here. Things that we talked about in 2022, are they now happening or have already happened in 2024? He told us what was going to happen. Yeah. Okay. Predicted signs, he said. Okay. Here we go. Then you will know that it is the very time when the Most High is about to visit the world which he has made. What does that mean? He on his way here. Is that maybe why all the elements are acting crazy? Because right now they've been obeying men, but their daddy is coming. Didn't it say that the elements and the sun and stuff was going to be judged with us? Kids cut up as long as their parents ain't around. But soon as they know their parent coming, they start crying like, no, I'm about to get in trouble because I ain't been doing what I'm supposed to do. Don't it seem like that's what the elements is doing right now? Do you realize that the people that use magic and no, for real, to move water and they move in air and they messing with the stars disobey God and listen to man. The water, the fire. So a created thing listened and did what a created thing told it to do instead of what the creator told it to do. Is this why the elements and the sun and the moon and stuff is going to be judged with us? When you use water magic, what are you doing? When you use fire to do magic, that means fire is obeying you and not God. Water is obeying you and not God. Air is obeying you. You manipulate it. And the angels, the fallen angels, people that were made out of the same things as the elements, taught that. So this is why the sun and the moon and all of that is going to be judged with us, because they are created things and they disobeyed what it was that they were supposed to do, because everything is an entity. Everything. Anytime you listen to something that is created over the creator, you are making that your God. And there are elements that did the same thing. They listened to man over what God told them and participated in evil things. This is why the elements will be judged with us. And God is on his way here. Whether people believe it or not, it doesn't matter. He said when these signs that have been predicted start happening, understand God on his way back. Now, What if that cube is the chariot that God is riding on? The one that just rerouted itself? I ain't saying it is, but what if it was? The one they said was going to go out of our thing and then it rerouted itself and it came here. The block, the perfect cube block that they talking about, that the space moon thing, the telescope picked up. I ain't saying it is, but what if it was? And it's then redirected itself. They thought it was going around, and then they said now it's right on the thing. It's then redirected itself about being on our stuff this whole time. The James whatever telescope, and they said they looked behind it and found life on the planet. And God said things at the end times was gonna be revealed that folks didn't believe. Interesting. Moving on. Yeah. 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 Here we go. It says, so when there shall appear in the world earthquakes. Is that happening right now? Man only can estimate. God knows exact time. He is time. He can speed it up and slow it down. Don't forget that. Okay. The tumult of peoples. What's the definition of tumult? T-U-M-U-L-T. Chaos? Hmm. A loud, confused noise, especially one caused by a large mass of people. Interesting. What else we got? Making a loud and confused noise, uproars, disorderly agitation or milling about of a crowd, usually with uproar and confusion of voices. Is that happening now in the places? Are people crying out and yelling together and standing together? Is this what's going on? We got unrest and upheaval. And not just in America, in other places, but we got people protesting and fighting and yelling and screaming and hollering. Is this not going on right now? There are people that are in between Israel and the other places. Confusion and disorder. Feel like we got all that going on with the people right now. So it's earthquakes, it's tumultuous situations. No? Violent agitation. Do y'all think these people are angry about what's going on right now? Didn't y'all tell me people already didn't start fighting over the groceries and fighting over the gas and mad and yelling? They was doing that down in Texas too, wasn't they? Yelling at the people. That's why the electric people left. Yeah, I seen him as an example of running and shouting and falling over each other in a tumult. Yeah. You don't think people was rushing and doing all of that before these hurricanes when they was evacuating? How is people acting in the stores now? They crashing out. How people acting in the stores? You said they doing that. No, I don't know if they're doing it right now. They crashing out, grabbing everything, acting crazy. Okay. Intrigues of the nations, wavering of leaders, confusion of the princes. Is that what's happening right now? It's international things going on. We got leaders that ain't real. Yeah. No. Y'all trust the leaders where you at? Half of our leaders can't even answer a question good. They be forgetting where they at and stuff. No. Okay. I'm just trying to see if y'all see what I see. It says, then you will know that it was of these that the Most High spoke from the days that were of old, from the beginning. That means the script was written. For just as with everything that has occurred in the world, the beginning is evident and the end is manifest. So also are the times of the Most High. The beginnings are manifest in wonders and mighty works, and the end in requital and signs. And it shall be that everyone who will be saved and will be able to escape on account of his works or on account of the faith which he has believed will survive the dangers that have been predicted. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all put a note by that? I need you to underline that if you haven't. Did you get it? Did you pick that up? Just write a note, an arrow out, and write Noah. What did he say? He said, and it shall be that everyone who will be saved and will be able to escape on account of his works or on account of the faith which he has believed will survive the dangers that have been predicted. How many people telling you they got faith that God gonna take care of them, but they didn't get up and do nothing? They say they believe the Bible, but when God said these things were coming, they didn't do like Joseph. So it's the people that acted on their faith that are going to be saved from these dangerous times. Is that not what we just read? Did y'all eyes read the same thing my eyes read? It's the people that believed, got up when God said famine, you got food. When he said darkness, you got light. When he said this, you did this. Faith without works is dead. Come on. It's okay that you know. But what did you do? I know God is going to take care of me. I know God took care of you when he showed you 2020 and you didn't listen. And you still went out and just didn't. Right. No? No oil. 5 wise and 5 foolish. Y'all remember when y'all used to hashtag that? 5 wise and 5 foolish. Remember when we was hashtagging that? I think that was early 22. Y'all remember? What do you feel like now? You feel like a 5 wise? Do you feel like a 5 wise? They prepared for the journey. The other people only brought enough for a little bit, half the way, and then they had to go back in the dark. I said, we going to be the 5 wise. We not going to be the 5 foolish. And then they start telling them, you need to give us some of your oil. And what did they say? If I give you my stuff, I ain't going to be able to make it to the destination. So because you didn't prepare, I don't get to go? Not going to happen. I hope y'all make it back safe. Toodles. We going to meet the bridegroom. You don't think they tried to guilt them in? I can't believe you're going to let us go back in the dark. What kind of friend are you? What kind of family member are you? The same kind that thought enough of the journey and brought enough? That prepared for the journey like God told me to do? That kind. Wow. I wish one of them would say that to me. I have been begging them to pray. Baby, it's coming. It's coming. They gonna say it. Don't even worry about it. It's on the way. All right, here we go. He said, and will see my salvation in my land within my borders, which I have sanctified for myself from the beginning. Then those who have now abused my ways shall be amazed, and those who have rejected them with contempt shall dwell in torment. You don't think it's people tormented in their mind right now that they didn't listen? They thinking back to 2020. They're thinking back to the PPP loans they had. They thinking back to the vacations they took. They thinking back to all that expensive food they ate. They're thinking back to all of that it wasn't really nothing. Huh? No? So here's two stories, Noah and this one. 3 with the 5 wise and 5 foolish. Where God said, if you listen, you're going to be okay. Yes or no? Is that not the running theme in these 3 stories? If you listen and you believe God, and not just believe, but you actually get up and put action to what he said, you're going to be okay. I have a question. Have people in the last 4 days come in here and said, we cool because we didn't just listen to what God said, but we actually got up and did something about it? Huh? We got a baby that's in Asheville. We got people that's right next to Augusta or wherever it is. Not Augusta, but in Augusta and the other place. Good night, Pumpkin. You hear me? In Conyers. We got people there. We got people in St. Pete. Natasha's in North Carolina. We got people where all of these places are. You hear me? The people that got up and did what they could, tried to find a way to obey, God is going to look out. That part, classy lady. You hear me? He said those that got up and did something. Your family is affected in Valdosta. I don't know if I said that right. My husband is a sheriff deputy in Connors, and he has been there the last 2 days. Interesting. Diana, what you think he thinking about? Y'all already got y'all gas masks and stuff? I don't know. I don't know. All you got to do is tell God you need it. Ask him to rearrange your finances. He will. Yes, that's the exact thing he said when he called into work. You hear me? My niece dad is in Conyers, and he said it smelled bleach in the air. Interesting. Crazy. Who thought y'all was crazy for buying them? If you in Georgia, he's on SWAT, and they got brand new masks not too long ago. They seem fishy. Interesting. Pumpkin. But you already know, didn't you? Had the one for the wife, but she had one of them. She called me crazy. Got 2 now. You know what? I'm tired of you. Now that I done already gave you the crown. So you got fast straws and you got 2 gas masks. Get y'all cousin. You said you smell bleach in the air tonight? Interesting. Daddy told us everything that was going to happen. He did. And now they say that the smoke is moving over to the next county. Interesting. You in Alabama? Interesting. Well, let's read this and then I'm going to let y'all go. We got the emergency alerts on our phones today about the air. Interesting. Angel, you got your gas mask, Pumpkin? You got your gas mask, Angel? Come on, baby cakes. Did. Hey, you win some, you lose some. I won 2 masks, 5 straws, and everything else in my stash. That part. You said I'm ready for them to say, yeah, it's coming. All of that. Been working out for my provisions. I know God gonna protect me and mine. That part. That part. Listen. And now you understand why God had us putting our tools and fuse together this whole time. I was thinking that if I can't find a gas mask for my Tyler, I'm gonna just use my bra. Okay. Okay. And look at modifying the ones that they do got. I told my sister I'm glad I got my gas mask. She gave me the shock face. Uh-oh. You just came into class. Here we go. I'ma just put these down. I'ma put these down here. I ain't even gonna put them back up here. I'm gonna just start leaving them down because I see what's about to start happening every round of this class. It has now, see, we in a different time dispensation. I'm gonna leave these down. Come here, Pumpkin, so you can get your petty crown. Come on. Here you go. Put your head down. Everybody that's being petty. Y'all, I see the petty coming out of y'all. Put your head down. Don't and put it down, Angel. Put your head down. You got it down. There go your crown, baby. Baby, if you see how petty your cousins and aunties and uncles been in here today and yesterday, now that them phone calls is coming in about what, baby, the pettiness of it all. You said I tilted my head too. Oh, y'all been real petty. Okay. Well, we got one. We got one for the brothers and we got one. Listen, whichever you like. Because the men been petty too. Nephew said they going to be outside his house talking about you ain't my friend. You is my enemy. I know my enemies when they cross me. And he said folks going to be outside his house singing a Shamar song. I said, nephew. Oh, my God. The pettiness of it all. I knew y'all had it in you. I knew it was going to come out. I knew it. I could feel it in my bones. So I ain't even going to put these back up on the shelf. I'm going to just put them right there. Because I see we about to need them every day. People calling, talking about what's going on and what they need. I start singing. Then we talk about keep. Let me just leave these over here. Oh, Keish. Get your... Here, Keish. Put your head down. Just put it down so I can put your crown on. Put it up. Put it down. Oh, my God. I was the only one with lights. Took a picture and sent it to my neighbor. And she said, can y'all see? And can? Oh, and you said, can y'all see? You petty. Oh. Honey. Oh. Naisha, it's been a whole class. Different people been getting crowned. Naisha. The pettiness of it all. Baby, they didn't hear. Listen, the pettiness of your family members right now, honey, unmatched. Listen. But, baby, they didn't practice. And folks is saying it. I didn't think y'all was going to do it. Y'all doing it. I told y'all. Listen. Y'all was like, oh my God, CERCA, I'm going to be worried about it. I said, I'm not. Because that's going to be a trick of the enemy too. Do you realize that? That's going to be a trick of the enemy too. The deceiving spirits is on their way. The manipulating spirits, oh baby, they on their way. They on their way. If they ain't already start showing up, trying to come back around. Because they, baby. Tell me they ain't showing up. Hey, cuz. Hey, sis. We and the kids going to come over this weekend. I want to holler at you about something. You said the enemy playing with you right now. Listen, I will be singing. Did we talk about it? Didn't you roll your eyes? Ooh, ooh. Oh, Jesus. Listen. Listen. How many texts did they ignore? You said petty train boarding at 3. How many texts did they ignore? Boy, you thought I was crazy. Say, huh? That part. Nope, I've been here for 3 years by myself and y'all been balling. I'm good. I don't even have furniture for you to sit on. I'll talk to you later. Come on now. Oh, that's why they couldn't come by? Now they want to come by and visit? That part. It's only enough space for us. They was rushing to get off the phone back then. Now the phone ringing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My mom told me they been saying stuff about Noah. I'ma just say Noah when she called me. You know what I'm doing. Y'all do not have to be that petty. You said, yo, that part too. I ain't got no furniture to sit on, girl. Some family members say, it ain't even nothing over here for you to. Well, we can sit on the porch. I don't got no porch. No, don't lie. Don't do that. I ain't at home right now and everybody locked in. It's diabolical, Miss Lady. You gonna say you ain't at home right now and everybody can't go nowhere? Hilarious. Now that. But let me get there. I'm gonna just leave it. I ain't even gonna move no more. I'm just put your head down. I'm not here. Leave a message at the beep. Hilarious. Listen. Get y'all auntie. Oh my God. Listen, it is funny. I keep trying to tell y'all. You said, yo, I thought I was the only one that had the no furniture idea. Family members think alike. Real ones do. You said y'all got me hollering. Listen, to Miss Rose over here cackling too. It's hilarious. I mean, you said by then the phones will be off. No worries. Ain't that it, Auntie? Auntie said you ain't even gonna have to worry about it. The phones will be off, but if we need to talk, we can. If we need to talk, we can. Miss Michelle, you work at the ports. I said the whole wrong name. It was your video I watched today and you was sitting at the ports. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry I didn't call somebody by your name. Miss Tanika. There we go. Didn't I tell y'all God brought her right on in? I said, we got somebody here that work at the ports. There she go. I seen you. You was right by all them 10 things, wasn't you, by the canisters this morning? Mm-hmm. By the containers. Mm-hmm. I told y'all we got somebody here that work at the ports. Y'all do not be believing me. But God be having us. We got feelers. Our little thing is out here. You hear me? Girl, your family members on here talking about how petty they about to be. Miss Michelle. They is on here talking about, and they not about to be. Some of them already being petty. Some of them already being petty. They folks that start calling, and they telling them they ain't got no furniture, and honey, they being petty with their parents and everybody. Listen. It's y'all used to think I was just being funny when I was making them little skits. You said I would do the same. Sis, you work at the porch. You don't think it's crazy? They were told. Oh, she just came in. She said I would do the same. They was told. Oh, okay, we calling it hashtag Noah syndrome. You ain't been in here, but thank you for coming in and solidifying everything we said. Is it real, sis, or is it real? Did we not talk about no commerce moving 2 years ago? I don't know how long you been here for the whole time, but is this not something we talk about? You said you been telling them, and you worked there, and they still didn't listen to you. Since 2019. Uh-oh. You wasn't even in the class. What did we just say? Ooh. Here, sis, turn your cheek. Yeah, that's confirmation, baby. Because I just said a guy started warning us, honey. He warned us with 2020. Listen, we just talked about it. You wasn't even in here. We just talked about that the warning came for the world in 2020. And folks didn't, so then we calling it Noah syndrome. We got it when once God locked this door up, baby, I don't know what you want me to tell you. You said deadline passes to prevent port workers strike. What does that mean? What does that mean? She in here now. What does that mean? They not gonna get to strike? Them niggas ain't. You don't know? That means no contract. So they don't gotta go back to work. Is that what you're saying? So should we not listen to the news, Michelle, or should we? Seeing as how you work there. We need to be. We don't have a contract. Oh, they are striking. Okay. Okay. It's Tuesday right now. Tuesday on the East Coast, not Tuesday on the West. It's about to be Tuesday where I'm at too. It's Tuesday. It's been Tuesday for 30 minutes on the East Coast. They discussed it now on CNN. So it's 12 o'clock Eastern time. That was the deadline. You said I just left from a meeting. We're striking as far as I know. Yep, that's what they saying. I'll be right back. Ooh. Not God giving it to us in real time though. He be giving it to. I like literally the world is popping up. Well, prophecy is, you know what? Oh my God. But think about it, y'all. Prophecy literally just being fulfilled while we on the phone. How many times has prophecy been fulfilled while we on the phone? Classy lady, you've been here since the beginning. We met in person, baby. My job told us on Thursday if we don't find another job in the company by November 30th, we're out of a job. Angel, you wasn't even in here, but why was we just talking about that? Hey, Dad, I know this is the quick number. Do you know it's happening faster? It's not in a week in all in one class. It ain't even been 3 hours. As they were yet speaking, this is the kind of moments we have, and Dad, is there anything you want to tell us right now? You already did. Right. Okay, I'm not going to call you back. Well, I might. I don't know. Have a good eternity. So at a time when people need things most, nothing is going to be moving. Really. At a time, excuse me, at a time when millions of people have been affected, hundreds of thousands of people have every single thing lost, nothing is going to be moving. And if they're on a strike for 1 day, that's 7 days that ain't nothing moving. 2 days is 14. 3 days is 21. And 4 days is 28 days that whatever a lot of people need, they not going to be getting it off the boats. It ain't going to be nothing in the store. The trucks ain't moving. Interesting. What you going to sell at Dollar Tree if ain't nothing on the shelves? What you going to sell at Bath and Body Works once it's all gone? What you going to sell at Kroger, Piccadilly, Walmart? What you gonna sell? You said I was doing Marcus by GS and was moved to Apple Card, which is still Goldman Sachs. Lost both. Interesting. Classy lady, how y'all gonna have school if it ain't no lunch? Cause don't trucks like GFS and stuff deliver y'all food? Anybody work in the food industry? They talking about doing automation. Don't they still gotta have people to drive the trucks and stuff? They still gotta have people, right? They still need people to do certain jobs. No, I know why. I know why it's happening, but right now, do they have all of that in place to replace all 45,000 of those people? They got machines right now to do it, to do everything. To get it from off the boat to the truck to us to drive it. I'm saying right now, do they have it? I know what they talking about doing. I'm saying right now, do they have it? That's what I mean. That's what I know what they talking about, dude. I'm saying if y'all won't strike for the next 7 days and that put all that stuff back 28 days, do they have machines that can get it to us? That's what I wanted to know. I know what they trying to do. I'm saying, but what's happening right now? Well, nobody knows the day nor the hour when he's coming, but he's showing you signs that he's on his way. Harmony, where I am, Walmart meat section was empty the day before the hurricane, so this is crazy. If they don't get trucks, empty, empty. Yeah, because they just said it's going. The coolers aren't moving. They said the coolers. We just watched a video, Punkin, where it's trucks piled up at the train yards, at the ports, everywhere. The coolers, all the coolers is running, but they said they won't be moving. They already was throwing away food because they said it was a Walmart that had. I saw one Walmart, then there was another Walmart. They had all the frozen sections marked off. They got to throw all that food away. So that wasn't even the same Walmart. It was a different one because they just had the food roped off. The other one already had the cold stuff outside. The birth pains for real is getting worse every minute. Is. Sorry, y'all. My allergies is acting crazy. And people still not paying attention, ain't? I will say this is crazy that we talked about people not being, they was going to wait to the last minute and they wasn't going to be able to get it. And it's a lot of people that didn't prepare for anything. And now it might not be nothing moving for a month or however long. We don't know. They could come to a decision. But if they don't, it's a whole bunch of commerce that's not going to be moving. And that's what we try to tell people. Get it before you can't get it. For whatever reason, get it before you can't. No, they didn't have nobody guarding the dumpsters until it was a dude out there video saying, y'all better come get it for these young niggas do. It was out there in carts. Nobody was guarding it. It was turkey, chicken, everything. Nobody. It wasn't in the dumpsters. It was in a whole bunch of baskets. They just had the baskets lined up on the side of the Walmart. I have a little and I feel so sick with just the thought of those. Without it's heartbreaking. I'm trying to tell you, I work at the school. This is going to get interesting with feeding the kids. So you work at the school, Pumpkin? Yeah. Yep, insurance will cover their losses, not ours. That's true. Unless you got renter's insurance, then I think that covers food and stuff too, don't it? Like if the power go out, depending on the policy. God giving people dreams to let people know, yep. Well, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm probably gonna be up for a while because I took a very long nap, which I needed. And insurance companies are dropping people. EBT gives emergency steps during emergencies, baby. But if it ain't nothing to buy, what is extra stamps gonna do? Thank you, Auntie. What good is extra stamps gonna do if it? Right, but some people's stores is already cleared out. You see what I'm saying? Some people that stay in it ain't nothing to buy. Or right around where they at, there's nothing. They driving miles and miles and miles to stores and there's nothing to buy. They got money. Just ain't nothing to buy. That's what they were saying. They get, you said down there in Texas where y'all at is like that, and some people can't get out, right? That lady was on there crying. She said that her sons had to stand in line just to get snacks for hours. It wasn't even no real food at a Dollar General or a Family Dollar or something like that. Yeah, gave my neighbors the food I could save. They're barbecuing. That part. That part. They barbecuing right now. So y'all banding together. It's a real thing, y'all. It's a real thing. Can I ask you a question though? Do y'all really see the importance of having shelf stable food now? Yeah. Understand why God told us to go get those little electric refrigerators and all these different things. God knew. He knows. He been telling us to buy shelf stable food. That part. Yeah, it's a lot of people evacuating. You know what I mean? But you know what? Even with this situation, when it was talking about people was gonna be running to the hills, or there was gonna be disaster in the mountains and in the hills and in the valleys everywhere, they said this is crazy that it's flooding in the mountains. We came up to the mountains to get away from the flood, and the flood is in the mountains. No or yes? The scripture talks about this. It said people was gonna run up to the hills and to the mountains, and the destruction was gonna meet them there. They was gonna be in the valleys. The destruction was gonna meet them there. He said it ain't about to be nowhere to hide from this craziness. Wherever you at, it's about to be that. You said the landslide's been crazy. Exactly. Do I think that it's a consequence of not serving him? Yes, but no, not specifically the people. Just God is on his way back. People do not believe we're in the tribulation. How they don't believe that, I don't know. But literally, we are in the tribulation right now, and people just living. They really don't, because they pastors ain't talking about it, because people are they believe whatever. They don't believe God is real. It's a whole number of reasons as to why people don't believe what's going on is the end times. They've been told not to believe it. The Bible is only a story. It was written by men, so you shouldn't listen to it. Like all this crazy stuff, all the while living it in real time. So if you can't see now, like you probably won't. And my mom said her pastor is finally going to go into the book of Revelation next week. She said she been trying to get him to do it, and he finally said he is. When it might not be nothing to buy. I told you all these pastors are setting people up to take the mark, and everybody's like, you shouldn't say that. They is. They set all of these people up to take the mark is what they did. Walmart because they're not going to have nothing. And when it ain't nothing in the stores, they're going to be forced to take it. Yeah. Pastor here still telling people we will be rich business women and men. Liz, do you just roll your eyes and suck your teeth? Rich is out the window. Because what good is money going to be and it ain't nothing to buy? You said I walked out? Hilarious. Leah said, I got up and left. You ain't about to keep lying to me to my face and taking my money at the same time. Let me get up out of here. Let's go, kids. Get your stuff. Come on, John. We're leaving. Now, John, I don't care. Go say bye to Brother Bob and let's go. They thinking about the church as a business. That's why they not talking about it, and it's sad. In the mountains, if the mountains are flooded, what's going on in the valleys? That part. I would see myself out and never go back, baby. Okay. Praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord. Hey, hello. I love you. How about this? The pastors waited until there's nothing. You know what? Ooh. Ooh-wee.
Talk about it. Do we talk about it? Do we talk about it? Do we talk about it?
That's Mari Angel. Didn't I tell y'all that these pastors was going to wait till it was too late and wasn't nothing to buy to start talking about the rapture and about Revelations? Didn't I tell y'all that these pastors don't read it? So this is why people came in here talking crazy to me 2.5 years ago, calling me liars and saying I wasn't teaching the word because they pastors don't even read about the end times because they was worried about their money. Did we? They was gonna wait. I told y'all they was setting these people up to take the mark of the beast. In real life. Because y'all already know. Wherever there's disaster, there's scammers. Yes or no? You said they still saying get ready to not go through it. So how they gonna identify? Not with this real ID stuff that then kicked in. After everybody showed they tail in the pandemic, it's gonna be a different ball game this time. You said we already in it. Come on. Listen. It don't matter if these people strike for 3 days or for 3 weeks. It's still going to put what we normally see in a different space. There are already people that need new furniture, new this, new that. They need new everything, clothes, and all of those things are about to be held up. Y'all heard that man say, if it's a certain blood that is needed that's on a ship that's coming from somewhere else for a surgery, they're not going to be there to get it on a truck. You hear me? If there's no blood, if there's medical supplies that are needed for whatever it is, who gonna get it? If everybody run out and buy everything that's in the store right now, and they said that at the distribution centers, the trucks ain't moving, the freight, the trainways, they're not moving. If everything that we see in the store is bought up in the next week, then where are we gonna get it from? After the store, whatever they got in their storehouse in the store, say that last 2 weeks. Where we gonna get it from? And ain't nobody moving nothing off the ports. That part, Miss Adams. Are you gonna wanna be out in the middle of that chaos? Are you gonna be trying? Do you remember me saying you ain't just about to be able to go out the store and be leaving with a whole bunch of stuff? It's already been happening at the food banks that people have been getting knocked over the head for the food that they leave in the food bank with. What you think about to happen now? And they started that last year, robbing people as soon as they leave the food bank, taking their food. Yeah. Yeah. Been going on for over a year. Different states, Texas, remember, Miss Lady? They already started that. Folks getting knocked over the head and pushed down over their food, baby. That's been going on already. Have not people been stealing people's groceries off their porches? You said a couple of weeks ago on live here, there was proof of it. Oh, okay. So somebody was on live and it happened? Even the drivers are stealing food. They stealing packages, everything. So, I love y'all. I'm about to go. We definitely need to be praying. They talking about the strike affecting Christmas sales. We already got 2 years in and not even worrying about Christmas, don't we? But think about that. Hold on. But they said a whole mouthful. Wait a minute. They said a whole mouthful with that. That could be Christmas sales of food, Christmas sales of blankets, Christmas sales. That ain't just what you want. That could be what you need too. That's 2 months from now. They know something we don't. That's 8 weeks. And Amazon doing another Prime Day next week because my daughter works there. How you gonna do it? Well, it gotta be stuff they already got. Cause most of their stuff come on them ships. Where they getting it from? Everything come from China and it gotta come over on them ships. So how they having a sale and ain't nothing about to be moving? Don't waste your money and get it tied up in no stupid stuff. Cause if they on strike, ain't nothing coming off the port. Yeah, they playing. They funny. They ain't got that much backstop. They ain't got that much backstop here. It's probably several ships a day coming in for just Amazon alone. Stuff is already sitting at the port now. They're already not moving stuff. We just talked about it yesterday. Already deliveries people was waiting on. They've been waiting on 3 weeks. Have your money hanging in limbo. And will. People have already been in here telling us they've been waiting on stuff. They already, back up. Be back to talking about you'll receive it in months. Yep, it'll go from tomorrow to now. We don't know when it's coming. Same thing happened in 2020. Yeah. Yep. That's why we shopped early. It is. They want you to overspend and then don't receive anything. You said it. See, we know the tricks of what they doing because our eyes is open. A lot of people don't, but amen. We can't worried about it. We just about to do what we gonna do. So I love y'all. I'm not gonna keep y'all up. I know it's late. I'm probably about to go color or something. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. I probably will color and just watch some TV. I ain't did that. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I need to calm this mind down, honey, because it is getting real every day. I love y'all. Good night.